GM, this is your Solana Daily Debrief. It's the 2nd of March 2024. This is the long form edition. Starting with cache and elusive privacy. I've done a very good tutorial on this. However, they are now shutting it down. Why? Because MXEs, whatever they are, we don't actually know yet. They're a 10 times bigger opportunity, AI, and much more bullish. So make sure you're following cache, and even though Elusiv is kind of closing the V1 at the moment, go and follow them as well. And this is from their Discord. We're going to go over this because I am really excited for Elusiv, and anyone that actually used Elusiv earlier, hopefully you have like beta access or something like that. We're not really sure yet. So firstly, MPC executable environments. So what is MPC? Multi-party computation. Now, hopefully this is the right definition. I have no idea. I've just typed in MPC crypto and this is what I've got. They allow privacy. The private information held by the parties cannot be inferred from the execution of the protocol. I'm not going to understand what this is until it's actually time for me to use the dApp and until the team has kind of gone through everything. But anyway, that's the information. So from this moment onwards, Elusiv will enter a withdrawal only mode by which you can withdraw your current funds and embark on this next phase with us. Now it goes on to say, to honor our founding members, we have taken a comprehensive V1 snapshot so that we can bring with us the integrity and value the community has created so far. In service to our community, we will be hosting a call in the next few weeks, which will also mark the beginning of our new community chapter. So all you need to know right now is if you use Elusiv, withdraw the funds. Secondly, just stay tuned. As soon as more information comes out, I'll cover it in more detail, but do keep an eye on which wallets actually use Elusiv, mark them down, because maybe they will gain access to the beta program in the future. And in my opinion, all dApps will need a token in order to keep users in their ecosystem. Also, the actual tweet will be linked below, but this is it right here. Next up, STEPN's whitepaper gets a makeover. I haven't checked it out. I'm not sure how many people are really actively actually using STEPN that watch this channel, but if you are, then go check out the whitepaper. Profit is the cult leader of MetaDAO. What we have here are two different things, crypto doomerism and crypto optimism. Now, crypto doomerism. Meme coins are crypto's only use case. Narrative is better than reality. Once I make it, I'm out. And I know a lot of people feel this way. And at the same time, there's going to be a stage in the markets where I'll heavily teach you how to hedge your bags. So if the price goes down, you're protected. And if the price goes up, it stays neutral. Crypto optimism. DeFi will eat TradFi. We can and shall re-engineer human coordination in it to play long-term games with long-term people. And Profit picks this one. And I do as well. However, in terms of bags going up, it will still be very much a cycle. So 2025 to 2026, things will start to kind of implode, but we'll cover that another day. In the meantime, by all means, go and chase some meme coins, go and chase narratives. But if you look at this last one, once I make it, I'm out. Maybe change it to once I make it, I'm not going to work 90 hours a week. And at the same time, put some effort into actually coordinating people to improve this world. Long-term games with long-term people. That's the winner right there. The portfolio dashboard from Parcl has been improved. Season 3 is live, and on February 23rd, you have net positive TVL above $1 and have had positive net TVL since the launch of points. And then I believe you get a 20% boost on your snapshot. This is because a lot more money will be coming in now in March. Maybe even some whales with like $50,000 or $100,000, and they're just going to go put into the LP position. So they're trying to reward people that were here earlier. Assetdash have a video that's 4 minutes and 20 seconds on all about the collection elements. Now this is a good idea, but a better idea would be an infographic. Some things require videos, of course, but other times you could just make a really nice, clean infographic, and that would make it all explained, and just pin that to Twitter for 2 weeks, and you're good. J.U.P price is around 60 cents. And this is why Solf is bullish on J.U.P. And I'm very bullish on J.U.P myself, more so on the DAO, and I know that the price appreciation will come. I had some very early targets of over $1. They will come, I don't know when, maybe 3-4 months, not entirely sure, but I am very bullish on J.U.P. However, J.U.P is second in volume behind Uniswap. It's a good comparison, however, it's an aggregator, so it's not exactly the same kind of apples to apples, but J.U.P has 300 million more users per month compared to Uniswap. Once again, it's an aggregator, but still good. Right here, we've compared the price of tokens, which we can't do because we need to factor in market cap, but J.U.P lock is starting next week. I don't have the exact information on J.U.P lock. All I know is that J.U.P voting starts in the J.U.P DAO next week. And then you've got the transparency of the Jupiter team, a team of builders, and J.U.P holders receive plenty of airdrops. Now that's all very true. One thing that I'd add is the fact that J.U.P is starting with this team and they're just building this big DAO around them. So this will become by far the biggest DAO in crypto. The results from the Solana Scribes are in: almost 3,000 submissions, 1,000 unique writers, 140k in prizes, and these are the top 10 countries in order. If you've been farming on SharkyFi, you can now check sharky.fi/airdrop, and Cat with Hat just did a massive airdrop. I'm going to follow them. This is on the token 22 standard, so there's a 4% auto burn, and I have no information on this. A huge amount went to the Solana Chapter 2 pre-order NFT holders. Dog with Hat were also rewarded, J.U.P holders, Solana Sagas, and then a whole lot of other collections. Now, I am fully aware that this is basically a copy of Dog with Hat, and I have no idea how much potential it has. However, Dog with Hat came from an Ethereum person that launched it and then just exited it. This is the website. They have a burn mechanism, a massive number of holders, but other than that, I've done no research. However, I'm going to hold my airdropped amount. For those people that will use Flexlend in time, then you qualified for a share of 200 million when. So you just go and connect your wallet and then click on portfolio, and then you can see you can claim your rewards in 9 days, 3 hours and 46 minutes. There was only 777 eligible wallets. For more info on eligibility, jump into their Discord. This dApp is amazing. I've mentioned it a few times and I've got a video on it, but I get a lot more people watching these videos as opposed to just unique tutorials normally. So if we go and deposit some USDC into this dApp right now, we'll be earning 35% with Drift. That's obviously because of the crazy demand. And then the next one down from there is Camino, the Mango, MarginFi, and Solend. If this dips down, then whatever's here will be moved into this pool, so you continue to earn the maximum. It really is an amazing dApp. Also, you can do it with other tokens. My goodness, it's crazy. And you can do it with like Sol as well, but generally these rates are quite low. And in my opinion, it's better off to stake your Sol with validator.com. That way you're earning almost 8%. And if you need it to be used in DeFi in the future, you can just convert the stake account to Jito Sol. If you happen to be at ETH Denver, there's a Solana booth there. This is really cool, really crazy. But obviously they're working on getting more developers across into Solana, and we do have EVM technology over here as well. If you're farming diamonds on Magic Eden, any of these 3 collections will give you a 50% bonus at the moment. And now we've got some FUD on Phantom. So I'm going to go through this quite quickly, but Cobra says, just heard Phantom is tracking wallets internally and selling it to teams. I.e., if you import a key to the extension, they track the public key and sell the bundle of public keys as this is one person. Never use Phantom, period. What I must say is, when you have this and then you've got no evidence, why would you put it out? I just can't understand. So this is Brandon. This is the CEO of Phantom. First and foremost, we have never and will never sell or share user data with anyone. We have never grouped a user's public addresses together and then sold or shared them with an external team. We do use a series of techniques to prevent users from gaming our quests feature. For example, preventing a quest from being completed more than once per device. We need some form of Sybil protection, so our dApp partners are acquiring real users and not giving all their tokens to farmers. Preserving your privacy is incredibly important to us. If you ever wish to opt out of our anonymous analytics entirely, you can go to Settings, Privacy, and toggle off Share Anonymous Analytics. Now, I hate to be the person that's going to attack, but Phantom's gone through a lot of stuff. They've been here through the network going down many times, the slope hack, which people thought was Phantom. It was not Phantom at all. And they're here and they're providing a fantastic service. Now, I don't know much about Cobra. All I do know is that this is maybe the lead of Cypher Protocol, and Cypher Protocol was breached. It was exploited, it was hacked, and it's no more. They then tried to do a token launch to basically cover the funds. Now, exploits happen and it sucks. But if you're a person that was responsible for a project that got breached, and then there's no more communication on that project, and then you come out with a statement like this, that gets a huge amount of engagement, and then you put no evidence whatsoever, that's extremely irresponsible. If there was evidence, it would be different, but there's no evidence. Personally, people like this that extract value and give you no information, just mute them or block them because they're wasting your time. Now onto OK Dogs. You may have heard this. This is on Ethereum. Kimosabi says, bro, this isn't even like fun anymore. Actually, I'm depressed now. Don't really know what it's referencing, but this is the art. And this is their Twitter. So these dogs were minted on Ethereum. I think the gas fee was insane. And then if we go across to Magic Eden and we type in OK Bears, we go have a look at the charts. We can see the floor price was about 20 Sol. It dipped down to around 8 and now it's currently 9. So this is what you do when you go and mint another collection. You have to provide value to your original holders, otherwise the floor price goes down significantly. You can see the number of listings that just exploded. I think this brought in a few $1 million. I don't have the exact numbers, and you can buy one on Ethereum if you like them. The art is so similar to OK Bears. I'm just not a fan, but if you like it, by all means, go for it. Next, let's have a look at some AI coins. This is from Gumshoe. Make sure you're following him, probably with notifications on. First one, Render, massive market cap at 4.5 billion. It'll probably do well, but I have no Render and I have no plans to get any. NOS, this is Nasana. I missed this completely at under 2 cents, and I think it's now like over $6. I don't have any at all, but I will see if I can actually provide some GPU power to this network and go from there. Synesis One, never heard of it, but something that I'd like to look into. Train to Earn. Dither, I hope to be looking into this today. The price has gone up a little bit very recently. Maybe this one has as well. So we'll check out these two because they have a smaller, fully diluted valuation. So this is Dith. It's what I would deem a small cap. It doesn't have a massive market cap. Now, if we have a look at the chart, this has gone insane. So I still need to look into it. This is not in any way me telling you to buy. But it's around this price-ish to here. That's gone up 35,000%. And then to do the current price, thereabouts, it's up 23,000%. So that's a 200x right there. You put in $100 down here, you have $20,000 right here. I guess the reason why I want to bring it to your attention though is the fact that Nasana did a similar thing. About here, I found out about it. We'll go to the all-time high and it went up 27,000%. Now let's have a look at SNS and we'll zoom out a little bit, see what it has done. Now a lot of these things are just going to be based on narrative. So I do want to see what's good. If you don't have time to see what is good, then I understand. We'll go up to the kind of all-time high. That's up 9,000%. But because of NVIDIA doing so well with AI, everything will kind of move across to crypto tokens. In some ways, we have missed the pump, but if one of these projects isn't successful, then we definitely haven't missed the pump. So we've got a couple options. We can do the spray and pray method. So we find maybe 5 tokens, maybe we've got $1,000, we put $200 into each, and we just leave them there and we don't cash out for a certain amount of time. Maybe at minimum, we want to start cashing out at a 5x or a 10x. Or we can go and research them more thoroughly and see which one actually looks like it has the legs. So due to the fact that I don't have a whole lot of capital that I'm willing to spend on these tokens, I'm going to do a little bit of research and then I'll have a video next week. But until then, by all means, go and allocate some funds to it. Not financial advice, but it's definitely the narrative. On to Degen Poet. Mad Jakey, this is a one-of-one ultimate auction. It went and sold for over $20,000. So congratulations, $20,492. That's all for today. I'll be back with a lot more content from Monday. Catch you then.